Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I was due in Nashville, Tennessee. And as you may have noticed, I am hanging out over here in Biffa's base yet again. Biffa, we filled his base with water. He filled my base with snow. I think that this needs to stop. I think we need a symbol of a new covenant where we promise to never flood each other's bases again. And so I've come here with all of this beautiful colored wool to create such a symbol. And I'm going to be joined shortly by Hypnotizd. Hypno, you here on the call?
Oh, I'm right here. I'm coming through the portal now.
Excellent. Let's see if we can see him. Oh, no. I don't have view distance set that far. Oh, there he is. Well, that was horribly ineffective.
Where are you?
I'm way out here on this little island. I'm essentially at the edge of normal view distance.
I see you.
So that way the rainbow will appear to be half shrouded in fog if he's on normal view distance.
Oh, that is genius.
I do my best. So, essentially, normally a rainbow would have 7 colors, but one thing that I've seen is some people just do the rainbow with 6 because indigo and violet are too hard to discern with the human eye anyway for it to really matter. And oh my goodness, it took me forever to accumulate this much wool. So, anyway, we're going to have red on the outside here, and then orange, and then yellow. So if you're doing one of them acronyms that spells Roy, as in Roy Rogers, or Roy, what a large dog, then G, and Roig is not so much of an acronym, and Roigba, and that's even less of an acronym. And then we got this magenta, which kind of throws everything off. So, you may have noticed that on the far right end of my screen, I've got a little bit of a sliver of a schematic. Oh, and we should also greet Hypno.
Hello.
Hypno, I left plenty of wool for you here in this chest.
Oh, I think I found some orange wool.
Outstanding. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start on the purple wool here, and essentially you will just follow me on the outside, if that makes any sense.
Oh, sure, sure.
And there should never be 2 blocks of the... well, I guess until we hit the 45-degree angle mark, there will never be 2 of the same block next to each other. Just kind of how it works mathematically.
Right.
But
yeah, I'll go ahead and follow your lead.
6, 7.
So I need to grab the blue wool, not the orange.
Mm-hmm. And, what I should have done is let me get some torches out so I can just set this up here so I can just plant that right on top of that. So then for this next one, I'm going to need 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. The first part of this is going to involve a lot of counting, unfortunately. But once we get the first one done, it's just kind of following the lead.
Right.
So that's 4. And then this next one here is going to be 2.
I have to admit, this is my first rainbow that I've ever seen or made in Minecraft.
Oh, really?
So new experience for me.
Outstanding. Well, I love to broaden horizons. That is... And if I can make them more colorful while I'm at it, then that's all the better. So let's see. This is going to be 2, and then we have 3. Now, this schematic that I'm using, you can't see it, unfortunately, Hypno, but for the folks at home, this is from mineconics.com, which is a place that lets you make conic sections in Minecraft. Little play on Minecon as well. So, very clever all around. Okay, so we got 3, and then 2, and then 2. And then it looks like I'm going to have 1, 2, 1, 1. Okay, I'm not used to...
I'm wondering if I should just go down there and start off the other colors too.
Yeah, if that might be the most efficient use of your time.
I think that might.
That's why I put them all on the ground there.
Right. Just take a little fall damage and grab some of these other colors and start working them up too.
Great. 1, 2... So, Hypno, have you got anything exciting going on at your base that you're working on?
Oh, I'm still working on the experience area. Been doing a lot there. I'm planning on hooking up the cave spider spawners here pretty soon. I want to get everything going so we have as many mobs going at once so you don't have to wait for as long.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I've been using your little spawner system, and I like it quite a bit.
Oh, have you? Okay, that's cool. It seems to be pretty popular with most people here on the server, even though we do have a dual zombie spawner at the spawn area. And when does
Oh,
the
really? Well,
Yeah.
this is just closer to my base, so
Yeah. Okay. I'm hoping I'm doing this right. It's kind of confusing doing 2 colors at once.
yeah. Just make sure that you're always putting the green. Kind of. Yeah.
I can't tell if I messed it up. I think I might have.
I have no idea how to tell from here. I didn't really bring any scaffolding blocks.
You know what would have really helped? Bringing a
What?
pair of shears.
Does shears break normal wool quicker?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Oh, yeah, I have been messing this up because I've been putting, like, 1 blue on top of your 2 pink. It's hard to see from on top, like, how this goes. Okay, so I need to redo a lot of this.
That's fine. That's we're still gonna be coming out ahead manpower wise.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Okay. So why a rainbow? Did you already say that? I don't remember.
Oh, well, for those of you in the audience, I'm not gonna call out Hypno here in particular, but for those of you who are less familiar with the Hebrew scriptures or the Torah, it's actually just Torah. It's not Torah. Don't say that. You'll just look dumb. For those of you who are familiar with the Torah, you would know that Yahweh created a rainbow as a sign of a new covenant to never cover the earth with water again after, flooding the earth and having Noah build the whole ark thing. And so this was his kind of new covenant with Noah. So us promising to never flood Biffa's base again, I figured, why not, if you're going to follow in someone's footsteps, the Hebrew Yahweh is always a good choice. So.
I see. Okay. So there is more to it than just other implications of what a rainbow could represent.
Yeah, this is specifically a joke about not flooding bases.
Okay. Okay. Just so we're clear.
Yeah, this is not in any way some sort of like, British people are effeminate thing. Because anyone who's ever seen me talk knows that I'm more effeminate than anyone. So it's fine.
All right.
This is in no way any sort of hate crime or message of that type. Nor would I want it to be seen as one.
Maybe we should use the water bucket and make a water ladder up to the middle. And then jump down, fill it up again.
Yes, that might be the fastest option. So, unfortunately, though, I got to use the water bucket real quick right here to get down and do the next tier. So let me just do that. So I've got 4, then 2 across. So I'm going to just set this right here. Then I'm going to drop down here and then place that like so.
Oh,
okay.
no.
I screwed that up. Yeah, that was literally the opposite of the way to do that.
Oh man.
Goodness.
Well, I guess plan B, you could always make ladders. I think Biffa's got some wood at his base he wouldn't mind if we used.
Well, I actually do have a plan B, but it's not a great one. I don't suppose you brought any lily pads.
I did not.
Okay. So, plan other B is to... Well, actually, you need to start heading back anyway, because we're going to need to sleep soon. I mean, go ahead and finish the colors that you got, but the sun is going to be setting in a minute or so. So that is a concern. And then we can... I brought a whole bunch of Biffa sand with me as one option, so we can just kind of pillar up on the... Or one of us can pillar up on the sand and then drop the bucket.
I see. So I'm at kind of a problem here.
Okay.
Because you have placed both the yellow and the red.
Mm-hmm.
And green is done, pretty much.
Are you saying you're out of green?
I'm saying I can't go until the next color's done, the yellow, and I don't have any yellow.
Okay, well, that's why I was saying you should come back and use the bed anyway.
Okay.
So you can refresh your inventory, and we can make sure no creepers spawn.
Okay. So I guess I will just jump down then.
Yeah, that probably is safe. Just make sure you do it over somewhere deep.
You don't have a bucket, do you?
I've got the bucket you gave me.
But no other ones? Yeah, maybe we
No.
should,
Could we borrow one from Biffa, maybe?
I'm sure he wouldn't mind.
No more than the massive covenant symbol that we've indicated here, or added here.
Oh, that is looking amazing.
And I mean, we haven't spent that much time on this.
No,
This
not
is
at all.
Technically like half a man hour at this point, I think. So I'm just gonna knock out some of these blocks here.
So this
Yeah.
website you were talking about that makes these shapes, what other shapes do they have there besides half circles?
Mineconics has lines, circle. Well, it actually has a full circle that I've kind of abridged into a half circle.
Wait, it has a thing to make lines?
Lines, ellipses. It's like graph paper with built-in compass and protractor kind of things, which is super handy. I really only found it today because I knew that there must be a website that existed that would do this. I didn't know what it would be called or anything. Okay, I'm gonna try and sneak past you here.
Okay.
So,
Oh, you took that water. That's not a good idea.
isn't that the water you told me to take?
I will place my water down. This will be our water ladder up, just in case.
Okay, sorry. I thought you said, okay, I placed the extra water over here so you could find it. And then we're gonna have 3. Oh. Sorry, I know there's a lot of lame counting in here.
It's gonna happen. Otherwise, you'll have like a lopsided rainbow.
Which is like, that just says, we're not trying very hard with this particular covenant, Biffa. We kind of gave up halfway through, because we're going to come back and flood your base. If we flooded his base after putting in the rainbow, like we just finish up here, and then we're like, oh, let's flood his base again. We're still
Forget
awake.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
We changed our mind halfway through. We decided flooding your base is too much fun. So what do you think his reaction's going to be to this?
I have no clue, because it's such a classic joke that he might think it's just, he might immediately get it. And then again, he might just be like, what is this rainbow thing? Is this, what does that mean?
Are they trying to say something?
Well, yeah, that's why I wanted to make sure that we had the sign that said, made it very clear that this is a covenant rainbow and that we are never going to flood him again. Right. Although here I am pouring buckets of water everywhere.
Although flooding his base again does sound awfully fun.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things where it'll stop being funny for a little while, and then it'll just be hilarious. Like, that's kind of how humor works.
In red. So how'd your dentist thing go?
Oh, well, I went in for 2 separate appointments in 2 days, so that was fun. I spent 4 hours on in the chair. Which was less fun. And it's one of those things like dentistry is expensive, and I knew it was expensive, but I didn't really understand why until it took 2 people who had, one of them is an actual dentist with like a doctorate in this stuff. Right. And the other one is, somebody who's been a dental like hygienist assistant or whatever for like 15 years. And I mean, they were both sitting there for like 4 hours. So it's like, yeah, okay, so I see why this visit cost, thousands of dollars.
So you had your wisdom teeth removed? Is that what it was?
No, I'm getting my wisdom teeth out on Tuesday.
Oh.
But it's because my wisdom teeth started pushing some of my other teeth, I had to go in. And so this was just preliminary work before they removed my wisdom teeth. So
anything you wish to talk about? I don't know exactly.
I talked a little bit about it in my videos, but the big things were that because I had insurance and an emergency fund, I wasn't completely screwed on this.
Yeah, that's good that you had the insurance, for sure.
Yeah, because the insurance saved me $4,500, and the rest of it's still $1,500, which is like my entire emergency fund. And I thought about like dumping the emergency fund to pay for a computer upgrade. And I decided against it, and I'm kind of, well, actually, I'm not kind of glad. I'm certainly glad I did now, because I would have been in big trouble otherwise.
For sure, yeah.
So it's one of those things where it's like, well, what do I need an emergency fund? I never had an emergency. Well, you might later. and
That's
you'll
why
be
it's an
glad you
emergency
have.
fund.
Yeah, it's not 4 when you don't have an emergency. So let's see. I think this one goes 5 because the last one went 4. Yeah, we're like 1 away from the bottom now.
Oh, wow. Okay.
4, 5, and then this last one here goes into the sea.
So you're just going to stop it right at sea level, I imagine?
I'm gonna go 1 in,
Hmm.
just because that's what I did on the other side. Is that a bad idea? You said, kind of.
Well, the thing is, like, he'll have running water out here, and there's really no way to fix that other than going all the way down to the bottom of the sea floor and then pillaring back up to fix it.
Well, not really, because here's the thing: is he puts a lily pad underneath it and then applies a bucket to the underside of the lily pad. That'll fix it.
Oh,
So I mean
that's actually a tip I didn't even know about.
I just made that up now, but it should work, right?
Did you really just make that up?
Well, I mean, I've been working with lily pads to build my barge, and I hadn't used them specifically for that, but that was kind of my plan.
I don't know if that's gonna work, but it does sound
There's no
very
reason it
interesting.
wouldn't.
Well, because lily pads go on top of water, but you'll have running water in that spot where you want the lily pad.
Yeah, you can put lily pads. Yeah, you should be fine. Or you could put a lily pad adjacent to that space, put a block on the next to the lily pad, and then
yes, that is okay. Yeah, there you go. That works.
like there's a way to do this involving lily pads and me not being completely insane.
Somehow lily pads will save the day.
Yeah. Don't let her tell you I said that.
So right now, how steep this is, I'm taking about half my life just falling down.
Oh, nice. I'm sure Biffa will appreciate your sacrifice. I'm burning a what is it? Efficiency 2 pick to do this underwater stuff here. So you're welcome, Biffa.
Yeah, Biffa, we're actually doing you a favor here.
We will never want to come back here and do anything stupid again.
No, not at all.
We will be so tired of this. So why don't we Whoa!
Okay. Oh no.
I'm okay.
On my screen, you're kind of like shifting on a block still. Like after you said, oh no, and then you just drop down.
Yep, I'm fine. I just wanted to see what Biffa would see when he came through the portal here.
Oh, that looks amazing. I don't know, maybe a little too round.
Rainbows are round, aren't they?
Well, you know what I mean. Like,
yeah, it feels like it could be more expanded.
Stretched out a little. But it's still good. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it.
I mean, yeah, the fact that it actually, looks like a rainbow.
Actually, you know what? Let's tear it down and redo it.
Well, I wanted to make the red wool all TNT, so if he set it on fire, it would cause this massive chain reaction.
Oh, that would be...
I'm really worried he's just going to see this and be like, that's going to flame.
Oh, but remember, fire doesn't spread indefinitely now.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh,
he could still get a good bit of it.
Yeah, I was thinking that it was going to take him a long time to break this all down with like even shears and stuff, but I forgot that you could just burn it down. But if he does that, he's going to have like random blocks just out there not burned.
Well, I'm going to say, like, this honestly looks pretty enough
that he might just keep it, yeah.
Yeah, like, I like to make things that someone has the option of keeping, Like, I actually really like the Winter Wonderland theme. Like, it gave my base a little bit more of a flavor, I guess. I don't know. I'm pretty happy with it. But so anyway, I wanted to give him something that he could keep if he liked. So, where should we put the sign?
Oh yeah, the sign.
Should we do that at the base here, or is that just asking for him to come over? Well, since I'm here anyway, let me burn this all down.
Well, no, because you probably want to have it over there by the rainbow, because if you stick it like over on top of his jungle tree or something, he'll never find it.
Yeah, I was thinking like right outside the portal, he might not think to look there if he doesn't come through the portal. So yeah, let's just put the signs on the rainbow itself, I guess.
Or right at the base of the rainbow, or...
Yeah. And so then, do we want to switch it today, or do we want to just keep... Because it looks... Well, it's actually about to switch today on its own, so... But yeah, this looks great at night. I'm really thrilled with how well this lit up. I'm glad I didn't do 7 colors, because it would have been too dark on the outside, I think.
There we go.
I got a little bit of a shameless plug in there too. Just in case he needs to know where to find my side of this.
Oh, I'm sure he'll probably put that in the video description.
Oh yeah, I hope so. This way he has it for reference. Excellent. So I guess all that's left is to break down our little camp here.
Yep. I don't really need the bed. Well, actually, you'll probably take it anyway.
Yep. And I think he had left one of these torches here. I added the other just because I'm paranoid about stuff. Well, actually, do we want to put under there because of the signs being legible? If he comes here at night, I want him to be able to see.
Yeah, it's looking good. I think he's gonna really, really appreciate this.
I hope he does. Dang it, every time I swim out here, I go under this dirt part, and I'm like, oh, there goes my beautiful shot of the rainbow. I'm a winner. But yeah, let's make ourselves scarce before he gets back in British morning time, which I think is like soon at this point, just in case he logs in before work.
Yeah, that's true.
But anyway, I'm thinking I'm ready to sign off if you are.
Yeah, so. I think I'm about ready. It's been lots of fun. I hope Biffa really enjoys this.
Yeah, I hope he does too. Thank you very much for joining me, Hypno, and to all my viewers out there. Till next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.
And see you later, guys.
Peace. Wash your hair, whatever. Brush your
whatever it is that he says.
Yeah, brush your teeth, keep an emergency fund, get your wisdom teeth x-rayed, all that.
That's totally going in my video, by the way.
Oh, I'm keeping it in mine, too.
Okay.